Are we back? Are you here? Are you there? Are you there? So the entire Dion interview is on my page now, and we are about to jump back in with Phoenix and Sandra from Silco. Hey, I think we're back. I see all of you jumping back. Hi, everybody. Hi, hi. So we'll jump back into this amazing conversation where we are celebrating and talking about all of you who missed a portion of the interview with Dion Deasy. It is on my page. Hopefully, hi guys.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm just are you.
I love it. I love it. But guys, hopefully the chat with Dion, we didn't see a problem on our end, so that's why we just kept talking. So hopefully after this, you can go and check out the rest of his conversation because we had a great time chatting. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the building, please, Sandra and Phoenix. Woo! So guys, Sandra and Phoenix are entrepreneurs. They have a wonderful brand called Silk. And I absolutely, oh my gosh, somebody said Rainbow Connection is in the house. Y'all don't know, that's my mother's acting school and arts academy from way 200 years ago. So hello. But anyway, right now we have a huge announcement to make regarding Silk. And I wanted to celebrate living in a way that reminds us that we can level up our luxury when it comes to self-care. And I could not think of two more amazing people to help me do this with, and a more amazing brand to do this with than with Silk. So welcome, guys. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, how are you?
Good. Can you hear Sandra? Because she's calling in because we're in different locations.
I think so. Sandra, give us a mic check.
Check 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Yes. All right, guys. So let's just back up a bit and let's talk about how your besties, right? But how you guys kind of utilized your friendship and certain voids that you had in terms of some personal care items that you thought were needed. And now cut to you have a successful business.
Wow, Sandra, do you want to start?
Sure. I mean, it really started with hair, us having hair issues, and Phoenix came to me because actually I came to her and I was saying how my hair's got really ratty and tangly in the back, and I didn't know what to do about it. And then she said, well, she heard that sleeping on Silk is really good, but that the pillows keep sliding off. Pillowcases keep sliding off the pillows, so it doesn't work. And then she came up with a solution for that, and we tested it out together, and it worked. Like, it actually works, and then we found out that it's great for your skin too. So it was just one of those things where it was necessity. We're just having hair issues. We both had longer hair at the time, so yeah, it was. And then now we found out it's great for your skin and your hair. So that's it.
Yeah, it was definitely a journey. It's interesting because Sandra and myself are both Canadian. We both have Black mothers. So, we grew up very diverse and, grew up in families where our moms relaxed their hair and they roller set their hair and used silk scarves to wrap their heads. So it wasn't uncommon to us to, think about those things. And then after moving to LA, Sandra's a director and a photographer. So she and myself over the last 15 years have done a lot of different things together. She's done a lot of photography and directing, and it's been really great because we've gotten to collaborate for so many years. So starting and together really gave us the ability to take her talent for, building a brand from a director of photography and really thinking about brand image, and me being more on the sales side, and really came together to collaborate on this business. So it's been really
awesome. Now for you gentlemen out there, because I saw someone named Paul, I think it was Paul, was like, huh? So hang on, baby, we got you covered. For you gentlemen out there, if you are with or have been with a lady friend, wife, aunt, whatever, I don't mean been with your aunt like that, I just meant you also have these relationships in your life where women wrap their hair and that sort of thing. But basically, the idea of silk and your hair is just, again, so that it doesn't dry out, especially during the night when you're sweating. If you, again, just got your hair done, that sort of thing. So someone just said, my boyfriend sleeps on silk and he's a changed man. So where I was going with this point for you gentlemen is the fact that you don't have to, be a lady to enjoy this, or you don't have to have certain hair types to enjoy sleeping on silk. Can you guys talk about the benefits of being able to sleep on silk and just that sense of luxury? When we watch period pieces or pieces that show like royalty or, anything like that, anything that has a touch point of luxury, there's always silk involved. Silk pajamas, silk this, silk that. So, and somebody also wants to know about silk for locks. So can you guys speak into those areas as well?
Yeah. So Sandra,
oh, good. Paul said, oh, now I get it.
Glad you understand.
So yeah, I mean, Kim, you just explained it really well starting out. So yeah, it's great for all textures of hair. So if you have curlier or kinkier hair, it'll keep your curls longer. So because basically when you sleep on cotton, it soaks or sucks the moisture out of your hair because it's an absorbent.
Yeah.
Retains all the moisture in your hair, so you wake up with hair that's not that much messier than when you went to bed. Whereas if you sleep on cotton, you know how it is when you have bedhead in the morning, and that works with like every single texture of hair. And it's great for men and women. Phoenix's husband uses it. He said he used to have a little bit of rosacea. It's great for so cotton also causes sleep lines on your skin from two things: from friction and also just it's taking the moisture out of your skin. So silk helps with that. It helps temperature regulate. So in the summer, it keeps you cooler, and in the winter, it keeps you warmer. So, I mean, there's just so many benefits.
Yeah. And I like the other cool thing to understand about cotton is that cotton is a fiber that latches onto our hair when we sleep. So it's actually breaking the hair when we sleep, as opposed to silk, which is a tighter weave. So people who are balding and hair thinning, it's really great as well for that, because silk doesn't actually break the hair when you're sleeping at night. So, when you wash your laundry, you always see like all this hair in the pillow, in the cotton pillowcase. That's because cotton latches onto the actual hair fiber and breaks it.
Right. Now, the other thing too, because it's not like we're trying to, put a damper on cotton. For example, I love my silk pillow sleeve for up here, but the rest of my body, I like cotton sometimes. I'm not one of those that I want silk pajamas be sliding all around a silk sheet. No, there's a time and a place for that, but it ain't on the everyday. You feel me? It ain't on the regular. So.
No, I completely agree. As a company, we haven't actually gotten into, we've had people search on our site for duvets and for, sheet sets, but Sandra and myself both, like you, we like sleeping on cotton. And really, for us, it wasn't so much of a bedding product as it is a beauty bedding product. So we really wanted to, that's where we started. So we have other products on the site, but where we started it was really about aging, gray hair, dry skin. And we really wanted to address beauty while we sleep, because Sandra actually, we did a video about a year ago, and it shocked me when she said it. She's like, we sleep 8 hours on our face. Like, that is a big thing to think about in terms of like how we're caring for our skin naturally.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So, you touched upon something so poignant, Phoenix, when you said beauty when we sleep, and you don't think about that, even though the idea of beauty rest, and sleeping beauty and those kinds of concepts really do come into play. And after a while, they really do transcend gender. They transcend economics. They transcend all of these things, because at the end of the day, it's really about being able to self-care, which leads me to our announcement. I wish Questlove was here. I'd get him to do a drum roll. That's an awful drum roll. It sounds like I'm choking on a throat lozenge. So would you guys like to go ahead and make the announcement?
Yeah. Sandra, do you want to announce? That would be awesome.
Well, we're partnering with Kim Field Silk to do a self-care collection. So it's going to be a silk pillow sleeve, a silk eye mask, and a silk face mask. And we're so excited. And
Yes,
Phoenix,
indeed.
you. It's so amazing. We're so excited.
Yeah.
I'm so thrilled to be partnering with you guys. Yes, there they all are.
Oh, couldn't have thought of a better woman to represent beauty and self-care and well-being. And just watching how you are, you know, during COVID, you've transitioned and you're really empowering others and doing these kinds of talks. It really felt holistic for us to work with you. And it's been such an amazing journey so far.
Yeah, it has been. Thank you so much for honoring me and blessing me with this wonderful partnership, this ambassadorship. I'm thrilled to be an ambassador. I don't really care for the word too much, endorser or endorsement, because it is an ambassadorship. And as you saw, the items there. So it's a trio of the pillow sleeve that we've been talking about for your pillow. And then the eye mask, which as soon as it came in the mail, both of my kids just snatched it up. Boy, honey, when Quincy was traumatized trying to get one of his teeth to come out, you know, the loose tooth syndrome. And he had such a hard time. He put that pillow mask on and just fell right to sleep just to get rid of all his little 6-year-old drama. But I absolutely love this trio of products, and the face mask, the face covering, because number one, it's of course very stylish, but it also keeps me very safe. And so I just really, really love being able to partner with you guys. And let me tell y'all this, because it's about to go down. When y'all see the assets, meaning the photos and videos from the shoot that we did to support this, homegirl right there on the device down there, Sandra, she is an incredible photographer and videographer. She has captured me in a way like no other. And I was so excited to be able, they had to keep telling me, no, you can't post yet. No, you cannot put this out yet. No, you can't. I'm so excited to share this with you because somehow y'all think that I wasn't supposed to grow up and get grown. Now, some of you do based on, you know, your first encounter made with me may have been living single. But for those of you who've been on the journey with me for a minute, I certainly appreciate all of you. But a bit grown. And here, watch this right here. This right here, she grown and sexy. So therefore, and thus, I was thrilled when I saw the campaign that they wanted to do for this self-care trio and recognizing that self-care is leveling up our living game. Self-care is leveling up our concept of self-luxury and realizing that we are worth it. We humanity, not we with magic and we with vaginas. Just we human beings are worth it, no matter your gender, your race, whatever. And so to partner with you guys on this and to recognize and celebrate the importance of self-care and calling this the self-care collection, y'all got an ambassador for life. I mean, y'all gonna have to do a hell of a lot to get rid of me right here. Especially if we keep taking fabulous pictures and video like we did. So you guys, be sure as soon as this live is over, go ahead and follow Refresh, follow Silked, because we are going to have some giveaways. We have a promo code. This is our launch weekend. Today, this particular Self-Care Saturday is our launch. So we want to really make sure you are really taken care of and taking care of yourself and encouraged and just feeling like you should. And it ain't about deserving, because truth be told, none of us get what we deserve, both, you know, good, bad, and indifferent, because of mercy. But just when we think about what we should do for ourselves, and you guys have heard me say this before, you can't pour from an empty cup.
Thank you.
Amen.
So you're worth it. You were definitely worth it. One thing I love about the silk story, and you touched on it in the intro, guys, was how this came to be. Phoenix, can you tell them the story that you told me in terms of how you went to the fabric store and just kind of what your journey was?
Yeah. So I when I turned 43 2 years ago, I had long curly hair. Sandra and myself always seemed to have our hair at the same length around the same time. So I had long curly hair, and it was starting all my life. I had beautiful, luscious curls. And all of a sudden at 43, my hair was dry, it was matting, it was graying. And although you can't see the gray because I use Ampro, which is a dark black girl gel, it hides the gray well. But I literally started talking to everybody I knew, looking at reviews, and my sister was like, yeah, I sleep on a silk pillowcase, but it keeps sliding off at night. So I took a headscarf and I tied it around my pillow, and it had the reverse effect. It kept scrunching up in the morning when I woke up. So my husband laughed at me, and I didn't want to tie my head because obviously I'm married, sleeping beside my husband. I want to look cute. So he said one morning, why don't you make yourself something? And he was going to the guitar store. He said, I'll drop you at the fabric store. And I've always been like a tinkerer. So I've always come up with ideas, gone to somebody and made a pattern, and never brought that pattern to fruition because I'm always busy doing other things. And so I went to the fabric store. I started looking around. I started looking at ends of fabric because Sandra and myself, as business partners and best friends, are huge thrifters. We truly believe in like upcycling in life and recycling. So I was looking at ends of fabric so that I could find something that I could take home and play with. And when I bought the silk fabric, I decided to get something that had a reverse slip effect than silk. So I bought a jersey material for the back, and I went home, I cut it out, I pinned it, and I'm not a seamstress. So I found a lady on Yelp, this little Russian lady, and I took it to her. And she looked at me like I was crazy. She was like, nobody comes to me with invention. They come to me to do sewing. And so she's like, you need Pulitzer Prize. She's saying this to me in Russian. And I'm like, I don't know. I just need you to make this. So she made it. And, you know, she told me that she swore I was going to come back because I was going to want one side sewn up instead of having. So just to understand the pillow sleeve, we can explain it to everyone. The pillow sleeve is open-ended. So instead of it being a full pillowcase, it's a sleeve. It's like a tube. You slide it over the existing pillow and cotton pillowcase. It's got silk on the front and it's got a jersey on the back so that it doesn't slide. And it's meant for home and travel. So it's a great way for you to not have to worry about the size of your pillow. And that's literally how we started. And I called Sandra and she looked at me like, I think you're onto something. And that was the beginning of our wonderful journey over the last 3 years.
Yeah. One of the things that I love, guys, is that the idea behind their whole, invention, find a need and fill it. And that's something that I have shared with you guys in the past that my mom has said to me in terms of whether it's content, a type of character, a script, service, being able to do something for your community or for others. And it's a great, great, great piece of advice that you can really hang your hat on. And then, being able to, again, whomever refreshes others will be refreshed. How this is, as they are helping others to refresh, number one, with a great night's sleep. Because yes, there's so much to talk about with this pillow sleeve. But baby, that mask. Could you please demonstrate this right here, okay? For travelers, just for sleeping, if you're on a bizarre sleep cycle because of COVID and quarantine, your kids don't know if it's day or night when they go to sleep. There's all kinds of reasons that we are not getting the kind of sleep that we deserve. And so what I love about that pillow mask is that it's not weighty, so it doesn't feel like it's like, gluing my eyes shut or just, weighing down on my eyes. The band around the back is very comfortable for sleeping. And it's just, that was one of the things that really got me as well. I'm a traveler, and so being able to have that as well so that I can sleep when I know my body needs to, it's just fantastic. So that eye mask is a part of the trio. We have the eye mask, we have the face covering as well. Madam, could you please? Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. And they've got wonderful colors. They've got wonderful patterns. And so this is the self-care trio. And yours truly is blessed to be the ambassador. That's it right there. That's it right there. So the champagne, it's breathable. There you go. And so the champagne and the black are two of my favorites. But we basically want to be able to show you guys all the different trio combos that we have. There's a sexy black. Ooh, yes, indeed. There it is. So the way that you can get a really great deal on the trio, the self-care collection by yours truly, is being able to follow Refresh by KF and Silk. Be sure to follow us both, and you will see on my story as well as my feed to be able to follow us and get the promo codes. These make great gifts for yourself and for others. I'm just so excited. So thank you so much, guys. And thank you for being here on this wonderful chat. Hey, let's leave them with this. Why is self-care such a connector when it comes to living?
Oh,
It's a great question.
Well, I'm a great host.
What you said about can't give if your cup's empty really stuck with me, because that, I mean, really that's what it's about. It's about taking care of yourself first, loving yourself, treating yourself well, and then from there, you know, then you have so much that you can give. You know, you have way more to give.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It really is. I get it. What Sandra said, your cup has to be full and it has to start with you. You can't give others if you can't give yourself first.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be with you.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much, ladies. I appreciate you. I'm looking forward to an amazing partnership. Guys, wait till you see all the wonderful pictures and videos that this wonderful team took capturing me in their collection. It's really Kim 5.0.
Sure is.
Quite honestly. So I mean, you're just going to run out of fire emojis. I'm just telling y'all that right now. You might break the internet using up all your fire emojis when you see this collection. But thank you so very much. I appreciate you guys immensely. And have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Happy Halloween as well. But thanks again. And really looking forward to working with you guys.
Thank you. We're very grateful.
You. Happy
Love you.
Bye. All right. So that is our chats for today. Again, as we are celebrating living here at Refresh by KF. Thank you to my team, Kara, Naima, Brittany. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you guys and all that you're doing. Again, thank you to Dion Deasy for all of your wonderful, wonderful energy and walking in your purpose. With music and as an on-air personality and as the Vice President of Urban Programming for SiriusXM. And thank you to Sandra and Phoenix with Silt. I am just so excited. So just keep checking in. You guys will see the links to the self-care trio that I am the ambassador for. And it's about to be on and popping. Tomorrow we have for our coffee, you know, we have Signature Blends by KF, and we have one cup at a time. Those are our conversations. And tomorrow, y'all, we are doing all things Harlem because we are rounding out the end of the Harlem collection. Remember, that was for a limited time of coffee and teas. And so we have coffee and tea that celebrates all things Harlem. And so tomorrow we have the amazing jazz trumpeter and musician, Jeremy Pelt, and then the beautiful, stunning, talented entrepreneur, Terry. She is going to be dropping by. You know, she is the founder of Harlem Candle Company. Yes, Harlem. Thank you, Dion. So tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel. We will definitely be in the building with some fantastic people. And just continue, guys, to level up your living game. Mwah. And be nice to each other on here.